Now on Bounce, we're back for our Tuesday night segment called Ask Mama Mack. Brigide's mom.
My mom comes on the show each week to discuss parenting topics. She's always a big hit.
Oh.
She's very honest. A few weeks ago, she said the kids needed to get high with Jesus instead of the racing fuel.
She sure did.
So
she
that's
sure
just a one-liner of
some of the nuggets that she's been dropping on the show. And she came in today. I said she was wrapped up. She has wrapped up from head to toe.
Cold
She says she don't mess with the Hulk.
No.
Now you see where I get it
Yeah,
from.
you
When
don't
people are
like
like,
the Hulk
B.
either.
Mac, you're not playing. No, I'm not.
I mean, goodness.
Who wants to be cold?
Who wants to get sick?
That
Very
too.
true.
You know, Mama believes.
Yes. Some people will say it's germs, but some people say germs get you sick. But the cold and not being wrapped up gets you sick too, right?
If you're not protecting yourself from the cold, it can lower your immune
There you
system,
go.
which makes
There you
you
go.
more susceptible to the germs.
That wasn't even
Mama just forgets that and just says, cold make you sick. Help keep the cold out your body. That's why she tells us to eat onions. Eat onions.
Eat onions.
Help keep the cold out your body.
This
And
was
they
not,
work.
This was not even one of our topics
It
tonight.
sure
but that just
wasn't.
turned
I'm
into a
sorry.
topic just like that. We had
Delano,
a
we're so
topic.
happy to have you
Good
back.
to be back. Good to be
Yeah,
back. All right, so
really,
here we go.
truly.
Some experts are advising parents not to make their kids hug or kiss relatives. A mental health clinician in Chicago says forcing them to touch people could leave them vulnerable to sexual abusers. Now, Ursula Wagner says most of the time children know they're sexual abusers. She says your children can pick up on something odd about your relatives that you don't even realize. Wagner says people might have hurt feelings, but you should explain to your relatives why you're letting your kids decide who they touch. Mama Mack, what say you? Should parents strongly consider this advice? And if you believe so, why?
You know, that's a tough one because, you know, I'm a huggy person. And for me to tell Brigida Trish, I mean, you know, y'all decide who you want to hug, who you don't want to hug is kind of like, you know, that would offend me. You know, I'm just hug and embrace everybody because that's the way I am.
Right.
And that's
Mama
the way I
was definitely,
raised.
go ahead and hug sister so-and-so.
Even
Not
if
even relatives.
if you didn't want to, say, remember you
I
said,
wanna go-
I don't want to hug.
For me, my hesitation was usually the smell.
Yes.
You know.
The church smell. You know, no, I
I don't want to say
there was a
church smell,
No.
but sometimes it was an overpowering yet unflattering perfume.
Yes, that's what it was.
It was.
And a whole lot of it in church.
Yeah.
Cologne from a male.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I got
I
you.
never, you know, Mom and I were talking about this in the newsroom when I was telling her the topics, and I said I never got any kind of a weird feeling from
Right, yes.
any of our relatives, but you know, it was definitely go hugs, you know, go
You just
hug
gotta keep an
so-and-so.
eye on
They
something,
say
I would
hello.
imagine.
Well, I
You know,
would
you know,
think that if you saw your child being, you know, kind of sequestered away to a little area with that's time to keep your, you know,
Yes,
eyes
eyes
open.
Yes.
And to intervene immediately and say, oh, baby, come here, you know, love, come let's go in another room or something, or go get something to eat or whatever the, you know, occasion may be. But, yeah, nowadays it does pay to keep your eyes on your child.
Absolutely.
Or if your child expressed any kind of hesitation, you know what I mean? Like if you're saying go hug so-and-so and they're they don't want to, they're turning into, you know what I mean? That's more than just being shy.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a relative that they know, you know? Okay, here we go. Next topic. A group of young women at a school in Durham say they were stopped from honoring their African heritage. According to TheRoot.com, administrators at the School for Creative Studies threatened them with suspension for wearing these head wraps, which are also called jalees. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. The girls were wearing them for the start of Black History Month. Administrators said the girls could only wear these head wraps in a way that allowed their hair to show or remove them altogether. That is because the student dress code says hats, caps, hoods, sweatbands, bandanas, or any other headwear cannot be worn inside the building. It doesn't say anything about wearing garments for cultural tradition, though. Now community members are calling on administrators to allow these girls to honor their African heritage. They've also created a hashtag, it's bigger than a head wrap, to protest on social media. So Mama Mack, we are asking you, should students be allowed to express themselves with these head wraps on school property?
I think they should be allowed, you know, to express themselves. For them to say, I mean, like I said in the newsroom, they're not citing a riot. You know, we're not, you know, trying to take over anything. We're just being expressive, you know, and I mean, if you're going to get technical, then you have to get technical across the board. You know, you talk about head wraps, hats, caps, all this stuff like this. Come on, people.
Yes.
You know, find something else to pick on. You know, go.
But you could also have, just to be the devil's advocate here, you could also have somebody from the other side saying, why they get to wear, we can't wear caps or whatever, and then it becomes a division. Come with that way. I understand what you're saying.
This is 1 month out of the year.
Right.
We're not talking about 12 months.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
We're talking about 1 month.
And it probably
Respecting
just,
your culture.
it said for the start of Black History Month.
So
So
not
who
even
knows
on the
if they
whole
were
month.
even going to
No,
wear
no,
them
yeah.
for the whole
Yeah.
month. I mean, and you would think the School
Crazy.
for Creative Studies, that's to me sounds like something like Northwest School of the Arts, to make it comparable to somewhere here in Charlotte, you know, where they encourage freedom of expression, students to, you know, to be creative.
I got you.
And, you know, but who knows? I saw that and I thought to myself, that has Mama Mack written all over it when I saw that topic tonight.
Mama Mack, let's shorten this. Sound off. Akeem Talib pulls the face mask of Philly Brown, and then admitted to doing it on purpose, and he could have hurt the young man with. It was really definite that he had done it on purpose, but then he admitted it. Should he be suspended?
Definitely. Just whack him out.
Yes.
Just,
How many games? What would you say?
All
2,
of
3?
he needs to get. I wanted them to pull him Sunday because that was very unsportsmanlike. I mean, if he just yanked it one way or a little more, I mean, your neck is, you know.
And you know, face masks sometimes can't be avoided. You grab somebody's face mask, but then when your normal reaction when you grab somebody's face mask, having played football, is to let go.
Yeah.
Not to.
Just, you know,
He
did it on
get
purpose,
even
yeah.
rough. I mean, that was just, I was like, get him out the game. I was running around saying, take him.
She was.
Take him out.
Get him out.
Take him out.
I was like, okay,
He
Mom, we're
needs
trying
to
to watch
go.
the next play. And
Yeah,
she was,
I feel the same
she
way.
felt very strongly
Crazy.
about that.
Suspension. It should have been an injection right there. Next year under some new rules, he might have been injected because he already had a personal foul.
What's this
for
eye
unsportsmanlike
poking thing?
contact. He's
Like,
just-
who does that?
Is he crazy?
Who
I don't
does
know.
that?
I don't know. He's a good cornerback, but you got to play within the rules.
Definitely a
Mama
spoiled
Mack.
brat.
Always a pleasure.
Okay,
to have you
then.
here. Yes, a spoiled brat. I like that.
Booyah. There we have it. Mama Mack, we always appreciate you. All right, we have more coming up here after the break. Stay here.